Good evening. Welcome to another away day show. And today I finally got Sav on. He's just been hiding from me for like, I don't know, probably about 2 months
Not
now.
hiding.
And I got my new mate Josh on as well. So they're both Newcastle fans. Which do either of you live in Newcastle?
I live here.
No,
I don't.
huh?
I
You
don't.
live near? Gosh,
No, I live in Norfolk.
gosh, how did you support Newcastle? Tell me that first, Sav. You first.
Because this is a real stupid reason, but I thought that me and Alan Shearer were going to get married. So
Okay.
when he signed for Newcastle, I was like, well, I've got to support his team if we're going to get married. And then I found out that he was already married, and I actually cried and ripped my posters off the wall in a temper. I was fuming.
So did you originally support Blackburn then?
No, I didn't support anyone before that.
Ah, fair enough. And Josh, what about you?
Same reason, to be honest.
Or you fancied Alan Shearer?
You name me a Newcastle fan that doesn't fancy me. Oh, no. Do you know what? My family married into it. So all my married-in family Georges. So
Yeah.
I got under the wing.
Fair enough. So let's just talk about today. Josh, you first. What realistically, what would be the best result for you? Obviously, win would, but do you actually see a win?
I think it's just a nothing game for us, really. If we win, happy days. If we lose, it's same old Bruce Ball.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a free shot, really. Let's just see what happens, how we play. I'm not expecting much.
Do you think I don't think any of your recent managers have they actually taken the cups serious, or do you just lose because you're not that good?
Not really. I mean, since Ashley's taken over, I think the furthest we've got is the 5th round.
Wow.
Of the FA Cup. I mean, we've had a couple of quarterfinals in the League Cup, but
yeah,
since Ashley's had us, I think the furthest we've got is the 5th round, and we've had a few embarrassing ones as well.
Because I remember, was it '98 that we beat you in the final? Didn't you lose the final 2 years in a row?
Yeah, we lost 2 finals and then a semi the year after that as well.
Wow. So you so notoriously you're not great in the FA Cup anyway. What about you, Sav? What do you think is going to happen today?
I think it's going to be, a whooping for us. I was going to say St. Cow's, but I wasn't going to say that. I think we're going to get whooped. Looking at the lineup, I think it's a little bit embarrassing that Steve Bruce has gone into a press conference and said, "Oh, we're going to give it a go. I'm taking the cup seriously," and then he shoves the lineup out there like he has, and it's like, you're not taking this seriously. He's obviously not doing dry January because he must have been drinking something when he made that lineup. It's just, it's all our slower players. Like as I said earlier,
yeah.
Someone tweeted me as like slow Castle United. That is us tonight. We're just like, I'm just cringing. I'm like, where's Wilson? He's not even on the bench. I don't know where he's
not on the bench. Yeah, so I saw he's not even on the bench. Something else has just come through. Martinelli is apparently injured, and that's my cousin tweeting that. So Leon, can you? If that is true, Leon, send me another message, please, because I need to know that isn't true. That actually that actually helps you guys out a little bit. Because I think since he's come back into the team, we've played so much better. Like his pressing is similar to what Alexis Sanchez used to do. So it's just been a massive improvement for us. I don't know if you guys saw the team that I thought Arsenal would play yesterday. It's literally got 2 players different, and Tierney's playing, which I don't think he's going to play. But again, that just goes against you guys because, like, he's just a beast. And
you're not making us any better.
No, I'm trying. I just don't know what to say. I don't know how to help you guys. I don't know if I can't remember who I was speaking to yesterday, and I was just like, Newcastle is quite a few people's second team. Like, nobody has anything bad to say about Newcastle United that I've heard anyway, apart from the actual fans, because obviously you're living and breathing the disappointment at the moment. But I just don't know. Like, is there any way out of it? Do you guys, Josh? Do you see any way out of it at the moment?
At the moment, Ashley sells.
Yeah.
That's the only way out. There's nothing else. We've got a second-rate manager playing second-rate players.
Yeah.
Out of position most of the time. but there's no quick fix to it. Even changing manager right now wouldn't fix it. If Rafa Benitez couldn't get the funds out of Ashley, then no one can get the funds out of Ashley. So, as you say, we're a lot of people's second favourite team. I see it as a sleeping giant. We're there ready to be competing again. I'm lucky. I remember the Keegan days, the Robson days. And now it's just sort of, I'm bringing my kids up to sort of watch it, and it's not the same. It's dreadful. I tell them to go when it's on the telly.
That's punishment, man. That's punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently he's not. Yeah, he's not playing. We shouldn't need him against you guys anyway, but it's not the point. Thank you, Monster. Big up yourself as well. So Sav, what? Oh yeah. Are we all the same age? I've got a few. I don't know. Actually, Sav, let's not say nothing. Josh, how old are you?
Me, I'm 33.
Sav?
Oh, I'm 35.
Okay, so me and Sav are the same age, and you're a little bit younger than us, but you're catching us. We stopped now. We stopped now. Like we're done now anyway. So you're gonna catch us up. So like you're saying, like we all remember the Keegan and Robson days. I remember when you guys finished runners up twice in 2 years, didn't you? I think it was. And then since then, I think it was 2011. I think me and Saba had a brief conversation about this when you guys had Demba Ba and Cisse up front.
Mm-hmm.
That team, I thought that team were gonna break into the Champions League. Like I thought they were gonna get top 4, and you only missed out. You didn't miss out by that much, did you? Did you finish 5th or 6th? Yeah. So I don't know. Like you say, you're a sleeping giant. Yeah, you're a sleeping giant. You've got a legitimate fan base that actually love your team. Like when I was speaking to Stephen and I can't remember his name, so bad. I was speaking to on the Newcastle shows that I'd done before. The passion that was coming through the screen was just, it was crazy, and I could see like the heartache. Like I don't think I've ever witnessed that for another club. So Sav, like apart from a takeover, can you see anything else changing? What's going on?
I really can't, but mainly because I don't think, because the takeover's still, I think, bubbling away in the background somehow. I don't really know what's going on with it, but it is still there. So while that's still going, it's not really logical to kick Steve Bruce out, because anyone that then came in would only be a short-term-ish manager. So no one's really going to want to come and do that. So until the takeover, if it's going to go through, actually anything comes of it, I think that he's pretty safe in his job, and I think he knows it. It's just really unfortunate because his style of football is really negative. Like we just literally, you'll see it later, we just literally have the ball, we watch everyone pass it round, we don't press it, we just watch it, and then we, it's just defending all the time, and every now and then we'll hoof a long ball forward, and whoever's up front's got to catch on to the scraps, and it's miserable to watch week in, week out. I just can't see anything else other than a takeover changing that, other than a change of manager, which I don't think's likely right now. So it's unfortunate.
Do you put all of the blame on Ashley? Because I don't know, you guys, you're in a better position to answer this question than I am, but I heard he was like 11th or 12th choice. Like he actually asked for the job more than it was given to him. Like
the most shocking thing about the Bruce appointment was the fact that Ashley's paid £5 million to bring that man to the club. And he's never paid for a manager before. £5 million compensation he paid to Sheffield Wednesday to bring a manager who's not
That's a lot of money.
Years.
He could have bought a player for that.
Well, we don't buy players. We loan them. But he's just a shocking manager. He's so out of touch with what current football is.
Yeah.
Hurts to watch. As a fan, it hurts to watch, because literally tonight you'll see a ball over to the left wing to Dummett, and then you'll see a long ball knocked up to Carroll, and then you'll see Arsenal attack, and then you'll see the same over and over again, because the midfield's weak. There's no wingers on the pitch, I don't think. And
have you got the lineup with you right there?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, tell.
Right,
so talk us through your lineup.
We got Dubravka starting the goal, which I'm pleased to see him back. It's about time.
But then hasn't Darlow been like your best player recently? Or was that
Darlow's been outstanding. But you find a goalkeeper who's not going to be outstanding when they're facing 30 shots a match.
That's true. That's
He's
true.
done. Don't get me wrong. I rate Darlow. I think he's a fantastic.
Yeah.
But he's facing 30 shots a match, so he's going to be making.
Yeah. He's gonna make 25, isn't he?
Got Kraft right back, Lascelles, Clark, Dummett, Hayden.
When was the last time Lascelles played? Like quite a while, isn't it?
Pre-COVID breakout, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Been a good 6 to 8 weeks, I think.
I mean, it's the best game to get him into because it's obviously a cup match, and it doesn't matter as such. But
it's a free hit training match, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a free hit. Yeah, so it's just fitness. They say Hayden in there as well. Do you guys rate Hayden?
I love
He's
Hayden.
one of ours, isn't he?
I love him. He's one of the best players we've got at the club. He gets it. He gets the club.
The funny thing is, I don't think Arsene Wenger wanted to sell him. I think, just at the time that he was coming through, was the one time we actually had 4 or 5 good centre midfielders. So it was just going to be impossible for him to break through. And I don't think I've heard a bad word about him from Newcastle fans, to be honest. So that's a good sign.
In the first season back up where we played Cardiff and he got sent off, and the fans turned against him. So many fans turned against him. And in that 3-4 month period, he completely turned it around, and all of a sudden the fans loved him for his commitment, his heart, the fact he gets the club, he understands what we're about. So
and is that what you think the issue is, that some of the players don't get what playing for Newcastle means?
$1,000,000%. I'm not saying other fan bases aren't as passionate, because they are, but
there's
something very, very special about Newcastle United and its fan base.
Yeah. Do you know what I think another problem is if you listen to Steve Bruce's press conference.
Tell us the word that you hate today.
He's like, we're going to try. There's no positivity there. And you see that reflected in the players when they're talking. I was watching Dummett talk about it.
Dummett today,
and he was just like, hopefully we can. He's just like, what do you mean hopefully? You're going to go out there and you're going to do it. Just be positive, for God's sake. It drives me mad. Someone had a massive go at me on Twitter over it because I was ranting about it's negative, and if he's negative, then it's going to reflect in everything else, and I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just literally he should have just said we're going to go for it. That was it. That's all he had to say. But he went and put that word hopefully in there, and once Sav retweeted it and I saw it, I was like, that is somebody that's just given up before the game's even started.
Yeah,
but I don't think they're going to play like they don't want to win. But I think that gives the other team a boost when they know that the other team they're not really going to be up for it. Who have you guys got in the forward positions today? Joe Linton, isn't he?
Joe Linton, Carroll, and Miggy.
Yeah.
I love Miggy. Miggy's probably the best player at the club. But he's playing.
How long do you think he's going to stay for? Because I know his agent's trying to wangle him a move out.
Next summer, I reckon.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him go at the end of January.
I don't know if he would go now, but I think summer, especially if you've got the same setup going with Ashley and Brucey, it's just going to be it's just, I don't know, it just feel like there's a dark cloud over you guys. And it's probably lucky that there's no fans in the stadium actually at the moment, because they would just be I would be abusing my team at the moment. I mean, I know we've got 3 wins recently. I wouldn't be going too mad, but it feeds through to the fans from the players. If the players are not feeling it, then the fans are going to feel it, and then it's going to come back on the players because the fans are going to be groaning every time they do something wrong. And I don't know. I feel Bruce is just. I think Bruce should walk away.
Yeah, but
just for the fact that it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not going to get any better. And I know
that's going to be the problem when the fans do come back, is that I don't think it's necessarily the anger's going to be at the players. It's going to be at Steve Bruce, because everyone's been begging to get back, just to scream abuse at him. They're all saying they're going to take cabbages in and throw them at his head.
No, I do feel, and again, I think Steve Bruce is one of those managers that everybody likes. So it's you don't really see any negativity coming from any other fans. It's only you guys, because you guys are living it and breathing it.
Ask the Palace fans what they think of Steve Bruce.
I mean, anyone that's had him, yeah, anyone that's actually had him as a manager, or any fans of, obviously, like he wasn't East Sunderland manager, so
Even the Mackhams hate him.
yeah, so everybody, so everyone hates it. Okay, there are quite a few teams that hate him, but I like him. I think because Arsene Wenger liked him, so
You can have him.
he's like,
I think
no, we don't want him.
with Steve Bruce is he comes across as everyone's friend, but unfortunately when you're in a managerial position that doesn't work, because you can't be friends with everyone. You've got to have, you know, a little bit of hierarchy there, and there's none. You just can't see it. No one knows what they're doing.
Yeah, he literally just comes across like he's like the old man next door that takes his dog for a walk every morning and goes in the garden and cuts his grass and does his flowers and stuff. Yeah, like he just doesn't. Like if he was my manager, I don't know how much he would be able to motivate me. Like he doesn't seem like he's good at motivating, and he's just lucky that he's got some good players in there that are able to some weeks get results and other weeks not get results. So yeah, back to today's match. I don't know. It's just it's hard to go. Like, there's nowhere to go with it because when was the last time you guys beat us at the Emirates? Do you know?
Oh,
was it when Carroll scored?
I think it was when
that long ago when Carroll scored, and it was a 1-0 win.
Was it that long ago?
I can't think of any other wins.
It was a long time ago.
I remember an Andy Carroll header, back post, and beating you 1-0.
Like I don't know, because I just feel like Andy Carroll just scores against us all the time, so I don't.
He will tonight.
Yeah, it was 2010. Yeah, 2010. I'll say he's gone and come back, isn't he? Yeah, that's probably what is in my head saying it wasn't then because I forgot that he's gone and come back, hasn't he? Yeah. So yeah, 2010, 2011. So, I mean, if you're going to beat Arsenal, this is the season for you guys to beat us because we've lost to Burnley. They've never beaten us before. Away, so they beat us. So if you're going to beat us, today is the day for you guys to win. But do either of you two actually have any ounce of optimism at all? Like, just give me something. Give me a percentage. Josh, give me a percentage.
20.
20. That's quite high.
As a realist, with that midfield, we're going to get over.
Yeah, so what again?
Let's just the most Newcastle thing in the world to win 1-0.
I mean, we've got El Neni in midfield, so anything possible.
We trump you. There's nothing you can do to trump us. You've got El Neni. We've got Hendrick. Beat that one.
Hendrick's got some. He's got a bit of quality though. He's got a little bit. He's got really wide shoulders as well. Don't you think his shoulders are really wide? Like his head looks really small on his shoulders.
He's never involved in the game, so.
Oh, he scored 2 weeks ago. I'm sure he scored like a little back post goal, and then you lost.
We always lose.
Yeah.
Josh, I feel sorry for Josh.
Good game against West Ham. First game of the season, he was really good. He looked decent, and then we saw the real him. There's a reason Burnley didn't offer him a new contract. We'll put it like that.
Yeah, true. That's if Burnley not giving you a new contract, then you're rubbish, aren't you? Sav, percentage, optimism.
I'm going to go 30 just because I did shove a fiver on this and I do want the 50 quid back off it. So that's the only reason.
Well, kickoff is in a couple of minutes. So let's just go with your predictions. Josh.
Oh, 1-0, Andy Carroll, header, free kick. No. It's either a free kick or a dumb it lump. It's just going to lump it up the field and Carroll's going to knock it on.
I love it. Sav?
Do you know what? I got asked earlier and I predicted that Arsenal are going to have this 2-0, I reckon. I'm just not that hopeful.
You know what? Even if you don't believe in your team, just always say they're going to win. I do it all the time.
Joelinton's going to get a hat trick.
Okay, not that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Should have just said 1-0. I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal. Aubameyang to score. Carroll to score for you guys. And I reckon you'll probably score like 2 own goals today as well. I think Brucey might he might come on at half time as well to try and help out his centre backs. You can have 12 if you want. You can have 12 of them on the pitch. Like we won't mind. But I can't see anything other than the Arsenal win today. So I'm going 3-1 Arsenal. And thank you two so much for coming on. And I'm sorry I was 10 minutes late, but let's all go and enjoy this match. And hopefully Josh hasn't knocked back 20 cans, because I'm sure that he's been through two while we've been on this show. So. And Sav, remember, stay dry.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you got to stay dry. Yeah, so just knock back those coffees. You said you're on dry January.
I'm doing dry January, yeah. So I've got to enjoy this sober.
Coffee, I don't know. Just have coffee, I don't know.
So
thank you so much. All right, let's go and enjoy this match. Thank you so much for coming on, and I'll speak to both of you soon.
Cheers, fella.
Speak to you soon. Bye.
See ya. Bye.